What's up, guys? I'm just about to leave AT&T Stadium after the Cowboys destroy the Patriots 38-3. Just some overall thoughts from the game, some positives and even some negatives. There's always some stuff you can learn from, even in victories like this. The positives, first off, the coaching. Mike McCarthy, Dan Quinn, they deserve a ton of credit for having this team prepared, ready to play. The Trayvon Diggs injury last week looked like something that kind of emotionally overwhelmed the team. It wouldn't have been a huge shock to see or to think. It's not a huge leap to think that, Ezekiel Elliott's return to AT&T Stadium could have similarly kind of overwhelmed them a little bit, but that wasn't the case. They came in locked in, ready to play, responded in a big way after the Cardinals game, won all three phases of the game against the Patriots, so that was a big positive in this one. Dak Prescott was good overall. I thought he was really great the first two drives, though, and was solid the rest of the way, but you really needed him to be great on the first two drives because after that, the defense just took over. So Dak Prescott, a big positive in this one. CeeDee Lamb for backing up the talk earlier this week where he had said, if you let me touch the rock, we're going to get in the end zone. And when his number was called, he followed through with it. He backed it up with the 20-yard touchdown catch right after Christian Gonzalez had gone out. Obviously, Deron Bland was really great in this game. 8 interceptions now in his career. He's been a huge positive for them. And I think Dante Fowler deserves a lot of credit. He's kind of overlooked in general, just in terms of the impact that he has as a pass rusher. I don't think a lot of people truly appreciate the impact that he has on that defensive line. And so Dante Fowler with the ability and the hustle on that play to knock it out, and Leighton Vander Esch get the scoop and score. So those are all big positives there. I thought Chuma Edoga held up pretty well at left tackle. First glance, Tyler Smith looked like he had another really good game. I think I'm really excited about what Tyler Smith could be this year. He looks really, really exciting. And so I think that those are two big positives there on the offensive line. Some star down, some issues tonight, some concerns. The red zone was still a problem, obviously. 1 of 4 in the red zone tonight. That makes them now 7 of 19 on the year, little under 38%. That's not going to cut it, especially if you go into San Francisco next week. You're not going to beat them by kicking field goals. So that's a big star down, obviously, the red zone efficiency. As well as the offensive line kind of held up, and Terrence and Chuma Edoga played well. Terrence Steele, this was not a great game for him. He struggled quite a bit more than he usually does. I would think that's not something that's going to continue on. I think he just had an off night, but it wasn't a really good performance. I think Donovan Wilson's still kind of trying to find his footing a little bit. I'll give him a little bit of a pass because he obviously missed most of training camp, and he's still trying to find his legs a little bit. But then the other big one for me, and the one that probably stands out the most, is Luke Schoonmaker, who now on the year has 1 catch on 5 targets for 1 yard. And half of Dak's incompletions today came on all 3 of the targets to Luke Schoonmaker. He wasn't able to complete a single catch. And obviously that one on the first drive, the first red zone failure of the day, was a play that Schoonmaker needs to finish. He got his hands on the ball. He needs to finish that catch. But overall, I think a really impressive night for the Cowboys. And red zone issues aside, I think everybody can feel really comfortable with what the Cowboys did today.